Hi there, meteorologist Ed Valley here, taking a look at the Northeast, and we have the boundary as expected here across northern New England. And I'm gonna just kind of pause the radar here. I want to show you um, the direction of the wind. Shows you where that boundary is, and you can see it if you look right here. So you can see it's right in here, pretty much, give or take. Bear with me as I draw. There it is. So you notice to the south you have all the winds coming in. See the direction that they're coming from. They're either coming from the south or the southwest. Whereas up here, you see they're coming from the north. You see that? So that's where the boundary is. To the south, we're pushing into the 40s, and we'll get well into the 50s later today, even some 60s. North, though, it's in the 20s and 30s today, with a little bit of snow later on tonight. So it's an interesting pattern, and that's going to be the focus here today. So let's kind of go through this and time it out, and the amounts are still a little uncertain. So you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. So this afternoon, we're going to saturate the atmosphere, and along that boundary across New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, we're going to see a period of precipitation move in. Comes in again mid-afternoon west, or early to mid-afternoon west, late afternoon, evening east. Temperatures initially here are not going to be cold. They're just not. I mean, they're in this, like I said, 60 south, but cold enough for snow to the north. So it is something we're watching. And it does look like this evening, anywhere from, we'll call it 2 or 3 p.m. to 2 or 3 a.m. We're going to have a period of precipitation move through. And you can see it's a decent amount. It's 1/10 to 4/10 of an inch. And there will be some snow with it in the higher elevations. But you notice it's minimal. It's 1 to 3 inches, maybe 4 if you get really lucky in the White Mountains. The NAM model is similar, but you notice the European, again, it's a coating to 3, give or take. Your GFS is a little bit more beefy in parts of southeastern New Hampshire. I think this is overdone. But either way, a 1 to 4/10 of precipitation coming in here tonight. And it'll be out of here in time for the day on Wednesday. Wednesday looks fine. Really no issues. We're going to start warming the pattern up Wednesday, really warming it up Thursday. But again, we're continuing to watch a coastal storm here for Thursday, and that may bring some showers to the mid-Atlantic and parts of southern New England. Does not look like a big deal, but yet another thing we got to watch, and you see it here on the European model. Thursday afternoon, some showers in the mid-Atlantic and southern New England. Those get out of here Thursday night. You look at the amounts. They're not that impressive. It's a trace to 1/4 of an inch generally. But again, it's still something. And we're going to dry it out Friday. Friday looks like a warm day. And then as we get into Friday night and Saturday, we continue to watch a warm system. It might start as a mix or even some snow up north, but it should be mostly rain for most of us. Now, again, the far north, we'll watch it. Maybe some snow. But again, I think for 80-90% of the region, this is a rain event Saturday night. Maybe ending as a little bit of snow shower activity across the North Country. This looks like classic spring snow shower activity on Sunday. The type that really doesn't accumulate unless you're up at 2,000-3,000 feet. But all in all, as we get into next week, we should cool off a little bit briefly, but we should warm it up nicely ahead of yet another warmer system to end kind of this 5 to 10 day period by the middle of next week. So again, spring is quickly approaching, and we've made that very clear in our past videos. Today, 60s south, 30s north. Tomorrow, we'll warm it up, and you're going to notice it. We're going to warm it up into the 60. Well, really, the warmth is coming up north, back into the 40s. And then Thursday, that's where the 50s are just going to propel northward. But again, that coastal system being around Thursday is actually going to keep it cooler down to the south, 50s. For Friday, again, that's the warmest day, 50s north to near 70s south. And then Saturday with that storm around, much cooler, 40s to mostly 40s and 50s, a couple 60s south. And then Sunday, that's when the cooler air moves in. But look at next week, a lot of spring on these maps, 40s, 50s, and 60s for us. 'Tis the season. So that's what we got for you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.